Hello everybody, my name's Chris Unlimited. Welcome back to my channel. Okay, so I haven't done one of these in a while, mainly because there's been just a lot of things going on with my life in real life. Not all of them good. It is real life, that's just everything can't always go good for you, right? Oh, let's see. So some of you may be around and may know, others may not. At any rate, you're here now, and I thank you for that. But let's see. We are at our 5,000 subscriber goal. I'm not sure when this is going to go up, but I decided I should record it right now because I get weird jumps. Sometimes I get like 2 subscribers a day, other times it's jumping up into 10s, 20s. I had one day it was 100, so I'm going to make sure I get this out. Uh, First of all, thank you so very much for subscribing and watching and hanging out with me during the live stream that I've been doing. Here lately, I've been doing a lot more live streams because it's just easier on me to do. Plain and simple. I didn't have to do any editing or much editing, and I decided, you know what? Let's do it. We'll hang out with the people, we'll get some views, what the heck, We just put it straight up, not have to worry about anything. Depending on the game though, I do take like chunks of it, kind of edit those down a little bit, make little chunks and make just videos out of it, which has seemed to be working fine. But yeah, hey, it's our 5,000 subscribers special. Not really a big special or anything. Kind of just keeping it low key, really. I don't do these a lot. I meant to do one at the 1,000 mark. Then maybe at the 2 or 3,000 mark. And like I said, some real life things happened. I got put in the hospital for 3 months back in 2019. Think about that was about the time we passed the 1,000 mark, and yeah, I got pneumonia. I got stuck on a ventilator for at least 2 to 4 weeks. Brought home this lovely thing that's now stuck in my neck forever. Sometimes when you touch it, it causes you to cough because it tickles, and it's not a great feeling, but so yeah, I brought home this lovely trach that's now in my neck in 2019, and I have a machine I have to hook up to at night that helps me breathe, and I stick it directly on the front there and basically close off my oxygen or my airway up top, so I'm just breathing out a neck hole. Not fun, it's not comfortable, but it's what they recommend in order for me to keep my oxygen levels where they gotta be. Now, if some of you have been following the channel for a very long time, you know that for a long time I didn't put my face on here, and I probably sounded better. That's why. Because if you look back in 2019, there was a video where it was upside down and I just had my hand, and that was me on machines, not able to talk. Full like think face mask, breathing for me because of the pneumonia that I had. It basically collapsed like one of my lungs, and it had an infection, so I had to sit there, just lay in bed with it, and spent 2 months in the hospital doing that. Another month up in Chicago, basically learning how to walk because took me a month in getting the antibiotics to get over this stuff. Like 2 to 4 weeks, I went from being on a machine to being semi off a machine, and then got to the point where I was fine in the daytime, but like at nighttime, I started coughing. I couldn't breathe, like I was filling up with liquid. So that's when they decided to put this lovely thing in, and basically, I slowly gained back a little bit more. I'd say a little bit more muscle, but I also have muscular dystrophy, which is the reason probably why I have this trach in my neck, because my diaphragm muscles or my breathing muscles, they basically aren't as strong as they should be. And that was also the contributing factor why it took me a month plus to learn how to walk again once I was, because I was in bed, like unconscious in bed on machines, just barely coming out of it, and like what's going on, and on tubes you can't talk. It's very scary, and tubes down my throat for feeding and whatnot. And it's like, you know, I lost because of the muscular dystrophy. I lost a lot of strength in all of my limbs and everywhere else. So I'd have accelerated a little bit. I'm an older guy, I'm over 40. I really wanted to not be in a wheelchair by this time in my age because my mom had kind of been a little early into a wheelchair. And unfortunately, you get sick, you can't help it. I already had a cane that was helping me walk before, but I could handle stairs and get upstairs and downstairs. I can't do a flight of stairs now. There's no way. About 2 stairs in, that's the length of my muscles that I have to push up. But it is, they all, the old saying there, it is what it is. I absolutely hate that saying with a passion. But went from that to basically being kicked out on my birthday with medical issues, no place to go. I spent some time with a friend, spent some time with who I consider my adopted mom. Did all that wonderful stuff, and then finally got an apartment that I can barely get in and out of because there's a few steps in the front that any normal human being can travel over just fine, but I'm an abnormal human being and I can't barely pick my legs up, so stairs are a problem. But the only place I could find took me 6 months to find it. So, yeah, that's kind of been like the downhill battle or the uphill battle, or however. I don't even know what hill we're on by this point. But that wonderful thing happened 2019, 2020, beginning of 2020. Got my divorce go through. Been on my own ever since. Kids have come over a few times, but I'm not going really into that because it's really none of your business. But it'll work itself out, I'm sure. But yeah, the YouTube channel that I've built with you guys being my community has been probably one of the highest points that I've had here lately. Yeah, we're at 5,000 subs. I really don't have anything to be sad about with that because it's been great. I've grown this channel. Basically all the work that's done on this side is done by me. It's been a labor of love, been a labor of willpower over diversity. It's been just a challenge that I feel like, I might not be doing the best that I can possibly do, but at the same time, I don't feel like I'm doing the worst I could possibly do. So, I try to give it my all every time I sit down and try to do something, but it's more of like the lack of my knowledge of how to do things. That's really what's hindering me with certain aspects of YouTube. Now, I'm sure I'll learn more as I go. And with that, the quality will keep up. Obviously, when I see my face big on the screen there, my camera quality ain't great, but it works for the games that I do. I might upgrade it eventually, but I'm not in a big hurry to put more money into this because computers are expensive. And unfortunately, I had to do a serious upgrade to the last computer I had. So it's been, yeah, interesting to say the least. But yeah, I like I said, I had absolutely like no idea what to say on this other than to say thank you. And just, let's recognize the fact that, hey, I've gotten to 5,000 subscribers now. You know, that's all due to you guys. You know, it's not like I can make that number go up, by doing anything on my side. I've proven that beyond the shadow of a doubt by doing thumbnails, not doing thumbnails, all the research and everything that, the gurus of YouTube say to do. None of that has helped or hindered, depending on what I've done. It just seems like more people find me for one specific game. I'm sure a majority of you know which game that is. But it's like the only video slash game on my channel that gets any kind of attention whatsoever. I'm happy to keep it going though, because eventually I think, I might break that trend where it's like 1/1000th of the people that are actually subscribed to me watch. And so, I mean, even if I keep that trend, if I get bigger numbers, I'll actually get a few people in here watching me. But anyway, I probably blathered on for way longer than what I should have. Because it's just supposed to be a quick, hey, thank you. But guys, seriously, I just want to thank each and every one of you for taking the time, hitting that subscribe button, leaving comments, watching my videos, doing what you do on your side to make my side, make the numbers on my side, be there to where I can be like, hey, this is something actually worthwhile, not just something I'm sitting here doing because I'm bored. You know what I mean? But truly, my numbers can only go up because you guys are there. So I appreciate you, each and every one of you. Thank you very much. Hopefully we'll keep growing. Hopefully I can keep doing this. I may have to change my schedule around from time to time just because life, real things. Real life, real things, real divorces, real marriages, real kids, all that stuff happens. But I'll keep doing it for as long as you guys want to watch. Probably even longer than that. But anyway, guys, thanks a lot. I really appreciate it. Hope to see you at a live stream sometime. If you've never been to one, stop in and say hi. Stop in and tell me, hey, I think you're doing a good job. Hey, keep going. Whatever you want to say. Just stop in. We're a pretty friendly group. More than happy to see you. But I'm going to get out of here. Thank you for the 5,000. Hopefully we can do this again when 5,000 more happen. We'll just leave that as a goal. That way I don't have to... I really don't want to have to do every 1,000. I mean, it after a while it gets kind of annoying for both you and... Well, I mean, I could do them, but I'd have to record them like way in advance. But anyway, guys, yeah, just thanks. Thank you so much for keep giving me something to do other than just sit here and worry about my children that I can't see, or when my life's going down the drain, or whether my girlfriend likes me, or any of that stupid crap that goes on in your mind when you're all alone sitting around doing nothing. But thank you. I really appreciate it. And I will talk with you guys again in my next video or live stream. So let's all hang in there. Let's all do the best we can. And hopefully we're going to get through any problem that we are facing right now. But I believe in you. Hope you believe in me. We'll see you guys later.